All right, guys, let's do this thing. So, Free Press Summerfest 2014, Sylvan Esso, guys. Thank you for taking the time to talk with us.
I'm just glad we can talk in this wonderful air conditioning.
Yeah, me too. Wowie zowie.
So luxurious backstage here.
Indeed.
I do feel incredibly luxurious.
All right, so a lot of people are going to see this and they're like, don't know anything about the band yet. So give us the little nickel tour, a brief history of Sylvan Esso.
We met like 4 years ago.
In Milwaukee at the Cactus Club.
I was booked to open for the band she was playing with at the time called Mountain Man.
Indeed.
And Twin Sister.
And Twin Sister.
Who are now Mr. Twin Sister. Did you see that?
They're called Mr. Twin Sister?
They had to change their name.
That's a dope name.
Another story.
Okay. So you get together, you're making music.
Yeah, well, I ended up doing a remix for a song she had written for Mountain Man, and
exactly. And then the Dust Sylvan Esso was born.
We just ended up liking it, and we're like, we should do that more. And then it just the universe kind of kept agreeing, and then we ended up living in the same place, and then
in Durham, North Carolina.
Yeah.
Wow. So you get together, you're putting out, you start recording, you're making music, and the initial response in the early days was.
We didn't really show many people.
We didn't show many people.
Our friends were really excited.
Yeah, and it was mostly like just people in Durham, and then we put Coffee on the internet. Like, hey mom, we can play right on the internet, and then Coffee was the one that like. Woo!
Yeah, it was just kind of like we just kept putting out kind of one song at the time, and like we. It was amazing. Both of us have toured for so long.
Yeah.
And we've never had something. I've definitely never had something where like we went and did like a West Coast run of shows with 3 songs on the internet, and like a ton of kids came out.
This is the age of like the two-person group that I was going to say the 2-man group, but I mean, this wasn't the thing.
Is it a gas prices issue? I mean, that's what I don't know.
Well, I think technology helps. Technology helps, but it's also it's just like a cool thing because there's so many acts that probably wouldn't have gotten together if you needed we need 5 people in our band to tour.
Well, I think it's a cool thing that like. The technology has gotten to the point where you can make any kind of record you want at your house. You can make a really slick sounding record if that's what you want at your house for, pretty low financial entry point, which is really exciting because it means that so many more people it's not just this elite thing anymore, like so many people have access to the tools you would need to be able to do something like that. It's becoming more
kind of levels the playing field
based, more merit based in a certain way. It also means, of course, there's a gigantic surge of records being made.
A glut.
But I'll take Access as a pro over a glut as a column. So.
Me too.
Talk about playing the show here. You were on stage just a little while ago. They call it Summerfest for a reason. How hot was it up there?
I mean, mind-bogglingly hot.
It was super hot. I managed to get like almost flash sunburn. And
you seem like you're back to normal now, though.
Getting there, yeah. It got so hot it heated up our
my whole ring was like hot to the touch.
I was about 20 yards from the stage. You were bright red.
Yeah.
You could see it from.
I'm a red person.
You're fair skinned.
But
the Irish.
Yeah, there's no way to not. Also, like when you dance through the whole thing, you're gonna get red. It's good. You don't get that much extra.
So I'm looking at your tour schedule online. I'm like, you guys are never off the road. That thing just goes forever and ever.
Yeah.
Do you like it that way?
Oh yeah.
Yeah. It's really
also,
good.
like the year before we ran out the first time for this stuff was the longest stretch I'd ever not been on the road since I was like 20. So,
exactly.
So it just feels really good to have like it be just our thing, to have like a lot of ownership over it, and just work. Like I love being on. Like I love coming and doing stuff like this. Like this is the first time this band's gotten to play in Houston, and we get to show up.
Well, we hope you come back.
Yeah, absolutely.
Well, let's talk. And last question, we'll wrap it up here. So, Sirius XM playing the hell out of your music right now, which I think is fantastic, right?
Oh my God!
So tell me, let's share it with the fans. What's in store for the rest of the year? What have other than touring like crazy people? Do you get time to write? Are we going to see a new recording coming?
Pretty much touring forever, and then making new video.
A new video at the end of
videos, and then eventually new songs. But quite honestly, we tour in a tiny car, and writing in a tiny touring in a tiny car is not conducive to writing.
Writing for us is kind of an all-consuming process where you have to have a lot of time.
Yeah, you guys need studio time in the Bahamas. You just can't. You can't do it in a Yaris.
You can hear the Caribbean influence.
Yeah. We need to talk about that shit, yo.
Also, it's like we've had these songs for a while, but the record came out 2 weeks ago, so we're kind of basking in the glow of nobody asking for new stuff.
Yeah,
There you
also,
go.
Yeah,
For
but
a while.
also, it started to happen. It came out 2 weeks ago,
There you
and now
go.
all of a sudden, like, everyone's like, when's the next record?
You got anything
coming out?
else?